Hello, all of my Brash and Sassy llama love and biatches out there. I love you. Welcome back. If you are new, this is my channel, Brash and Sassy with Samantha. I am Samantha. I'm a little bit brash, and I'm a little bit sassy. And so are all of you. And we are here talking about mental health, eating disorders, spirituality, manifestation, and today's topic, a little bit about meditation. This is not a meditation video, this is about meditation. So I just wanted to talk a little bit because I've seen a couple things about this in other videos and just other sources, apps and stuff about meditation, and it was a weird time because I've been dealing with some really stressful stuff, and a couple people around me have been dealing with some really stressful stuff, and I would think, like, oh, gotta meditate. I'm too stressed. I'm like freaking out about whatever. I need to meditate. And I see other people doing the same thing. Like other people like actually in my life or like adjacent doing or saying the same thing. Gotta meditate. I need to calm down. I need to meditate. Okay, but meditation is great. It's a fucking great tool. It's a great tool to maintain balance, like inner peace, just to keep you grounded, keep you on track, keep you mindful. It's freaking amazing. I love guided meditations. Those are way easier for me than just like sit and, just meditate in silence. And there's other ways to meditate too. Like other meditative activities can be a hobby. It can be art. It can be cooking. It can be exercise of some sort. It can be a craft, knitting, like needlepoint, whatever, sewing, something, writing, journaling. That can be like a meditative thing. You're basically just zoned out, and whatever makes you feel like your version of Zen, yoga, Tai Chi, kickboxing. God, I miss kickboxing. Whatever makes you feel good. But, in this aspect of what I'm, talking about meditation is that sit and a guided meditation, or sitting in silence and just trying to clear your head and have your own things going through your head. Like it derived through guided meditations, kind of. Actually, it didn't really. It derived through my introduction to workings into like witchcraft and rituals and stuff. I have like a scene in my head where I am meditating, but I'm in like this huge, like just this meadow, basically. Usually it's just grass. Sometimes I'll throw flowers in. But like when I do it ritualistically, like when I first started doing it, like for a ritual or something, it would be like woods and this huge meadow, woods off to the side. There's a stream over here off to this side, or it's by the woods too, and then there would be a bonfire, like a huge big bonfire, but I was the only one there. And occasionally I would have like this flower crown on my head, and I would, be sitting in the grass, like this tall grass, not like super tall grass, but like this soft, tall-ish grass, and it was just like comfy and perfect, and I had all of the elements represented, because it would always be a light wind, and then I had the stream for water, the forest, and just the grass for earth, and then the bonfire for fire, and all of my elemental spirits were there. And I like going to that scene for stuff like that. That's usually what I utilize when I'm like opening or closing a circle for a ritual. Well, opening initially, and yeah, but yeah, and like guided meditations, obviously they give you, seeing that whatever it's for. And I really like those. And I like the ones that have like there was one that's, you're at a creek or a river or something and you have a backpack and it's full of all your like your worries or whatever. And you just like toss the backpack in the creek. And it's this long drawn out thing. I don't even know if I have that one anymore, but I liked that one. And like, there's just a bunch of them and I like them. They're just the ones that help you wind down and go to sleep. But if you want to meditate, you shouldn't, if you have a lot of shit going on, a lot of stress, like worries, fear, if there's a lot built up, like, don't do a meditation to get rid of it. You need to do other work first, because all the meditation is going to do is kind of give you like, attempt to give you 10 minutes of peace or however long it is of peace, but it's pushing the problem down. It's not eliminating the problem. Now, I suppose there could be like a meditation, if you could find a guided meditation, so something like the one that I was just talking about, like, you have whatever issue and you put it in the creek, the river or whatever, and watch it float away and it leaves you and whatever. That kind of, but it's pushing it. So, if you're not going to meditate to help you feel better, then what do you do? Because isn't that what it's for? Yes, that's kind of what it's for. Meditation's there to help you feel better. It's to help you, like I said, keep you grounded. Keep you at peace, just generally speaking. What really helps to alleviate the stress and the worry, and I mean, this could be arguable too, but not really, because it's the answer to that is breath. Breath is life. So deep breaths, deep breathing, even if you think it's cliche sounding, that kind of is the be all end all. Take 5 to 10 minutes and breathe, which could also be argued as a form of meditation. Like if you, especially, the longer you do it. But if you sit there, my favorite breathing technique is in for 6, hold for 3, out for 9, because I have obsession with 3-6-9. They're uber manifesting numbers, and just look up Nikola Tesla. I don't have time to go into that right now, but look up Nikola Tesla if you want to know about 3-6-9 manifesting. So I have an obsession with those numbers. So that's what that is. Breath. And belly breaths. Breathe from the core, your core spirit center. From the abdomen all the way up. And I like to visualize, whether you want to call it air, some kind of a light, like the bluch coming up and going out. And then I also like to see, my breath work gets meditative. See the light, this light source from source energy. It's coming in through my crown chakra and filling my whole body all the way down. But regardless of however you want to do it, just sit there and breathe. Consciously, mindfully breathe for 5 to 10 minutes. Deep breaths, and you don't have to do 3-6. A lot of people do in 4, hold 4, out 4. I like to breathe, regardless of the 3-6-9, I like to breathe, have the breath out longer than the breath in was. And I like the hold to be shorter. So 3-6-9 was perfect. It made sense to me. I didn't have any videos tell me that, any, readings tell me that. I just was obsessed with got obsessed with the 369 numbers for a while, and I like to breathe like that. But it's like deep, deep belly breath, like expand your abdomen, and then like breathe out. Like, I don't like people, like you can do that too, but I don't like to do that. But I was like mouth open, breath out, breathe out in through the nose, out through the mouth. But it doesn't have to be like all, crazy loud sounding. But just like the biggest thing about it is, do it mindfully. Focus big time on your breath. Like that's the only thing that you have to worry about right now is your breath. Do you feel the breath coming, from your stomach up through, your core center, your core energy center, through your heart chakra to your throat, out your mouth? And then, I've got the light coming in through the crown, the white light coming in through my crown and going down through the throat, heart, and the core energy, and just like all down. And it's like I visualize it pushing, like pulling out the junk and bringing in the good. And it's really helpful. And that's the best way to combat any negative stress, just bullshit. And then once you do that, you can like do a meditation or what have you, like a specific meditation. But don't meditate for the purpose of getting rid of the junk. And that's about it for that. Like I said, not very long, kind of straight to the point, but interesting little tidbit it's been coming in different ends, like all of the information, like in the last few weeks. And I felt like it needed to be shared. So, and those experiences needed to be shared. So if you are having crazy, stressful bullshit, do some deep breaths and then do your meditation or your cleansings or whatever. Okay? So, with that, I will see you in my next video. And namaste, bitches. Bye.
I am Brash. I am Sassy.